I'm the big man, attorney Joey Franks with Big Man Law here in downtown Jackson, Mississippi. And today we are going to Judge Simpson's courtroom. We haven't been with Judge Simpson very much. Apparently there is an issue with one of the microphones, so it makes it difficult to hear attorneys and defendants when they come up there, generally speaking, is my understanding. But I don't know if this is one where they got it fixed. I don't know if this is one that's a few days old, but we got one. In fact, we got two. So it's a bonus in there for you. So I'm gonna let you watch the first one and then we'll come back and talk about it.
Court does call the case. People versus Lindsay, is it Polani?
Poloni.
Yes, Fitzgerald Township.
Good afternoon, this is the Public Defender Lord Attorney on behalf of Ms. Lonnie. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Lindsay Poloni.
Poloni. All right. Sorry about that. All right. What are we doing?
Your account comes to the resolution, Ms. Lonnie will likely.
Poloni.
Poloni, excuse me. It's kind of close to my name. Very.
No, it's really not. It's really not Miss Perry, but okay.
Like to plead guilty as charged today.
Just plead as charged.
And she is approved for it.
Prosecuted for, okay.
She just wants to plead straight up, yeah.
She doesn't want the deferred. Okay. Why?
Can we approach?
Yes. Miss Poloni,
Yes.
can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Have you really thought about whether or not you want to take advantage of the prosecutor's deferred?
Maybe not.
Okay, let me ask you this, and I don't want to get into any conversations you had with your attorney, but I'm looking here at your age. Why would you want to have a record?
I just
Do you
wasn't.
understand what that? Do you understand what that can do for you in the future?
I might not fully understand what that could do.
Okay, that's my worry. I want to make sure that, I mean, you can make what decisions you want to make, but I'm looking at somebody as young as you, and I'm a little bit worried when you don't want to take advantage of something that, well, or that you want to do something that may hurt you into the future. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to take a plea or anything today. I'm going to adjourn this out a couple weeks. I'm going to let you talk in more detail with your attorney.
Okay.
So that you can understand it and do to whatever extent it may matter. On once or twice a month, I hear cases where people got convicted of retail fraud, didn't have any type of deferred sentence, and they're now before me some years later wanting to get that expunged, and then explaining to me the difficulties in their life in terms of employment, just all of those things. And then and I don't know if you have kids or not, but even just trying to explain to their kids why we can't do certain things. I need you just to think about it real close as to whether or not you want to do it. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you get to make your own call. It's your life, but
Okay.
I'm a little bit worried about, I just think it through. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
I'm going to adjourn this to October 2nd, 2024, 9 a.m. And then we'll see what decision you might want to come to at that point.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. You take care.
Thanks.
Continue.
Judge Simpson, he is telling this woman to look at this plea, look at the long-term effects, and make an educated decision. So I think it's really awesome how he does that. He takes the time with them. Most judges don't do that, to be completely honest with you. So I'm glad to see him doing that, and she looks like she's taking it seriously. They're going to come back and talk about it, so hopefully it works out very well for her. Now let's take a look at our second video.
Courthouse case, People versus Charlize Riggs.
County of Solon, Catskill Township.
Good afternoon, Mr. Public Defender Board, attorney on behalf of Ms. Riggs. Ms. Riggs, please state your name.
Hello.
Here, we're asking for an adjournment of the pre-trial, please.
Bye.
There's some additional things that Ms. Riggs was like to look into. She actually believes when she was stopped that she's on restricted, so I just need to confirm that the expert was able to drive.
Oh, that it was a restriction as opposed to.
But
And I also had a driver, someone with me. I thought I was on restrictions right from home or going to take my son. Practical. And also had a license driver with me. And also license driver.
Okay, all right. At what now?
And so the license driver, the police also told me that I had a license, that I did not have a license driver with me. And so my car and everything, I thought I was on restricted. I had paper secretary of state saying
Oh.
that.
Okay, hold on. Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know, you're nervous and you're just talking at me. But hold on. What was the date of the stop?
in March, I believe.
March 26th.
November 28th of 2023. She got a ticket out of East Point. But no proof of insurance. She didn't comply with the judgment, whatever that means. And then what they did is hold on. They extended from an earlier incident back in December or prior to December 2023. They put her on basically a probationary period. The effect was to suspend her, it looks like, from December 23 to February 1st of 2024. That was from a previous incident, is what I see. Then when she picks up the no proof, an additional sanction goes in, which takes it from January, it was effective January 17th of 2024 to May 16th of 2024. And then her license would reinstate May of 2024. So what she's saying in essence, if she didn't get, I mean, she may not have gotten notice, but she was suspended basically till at least February at some point. But then there was another one that was tacked on that suspended her.
I also did not know where I just had moved back out here and I wasn't receiving mail. So I didn't know I had.
Okay, listen. Hang on, stop. Where'd you move to? Where did you move to? Okay, all right, listen. I'm not doubting that because I was gonna say, I don't know if she received it, but what I'm showing is she had this suspension that actually went until February, that looks like that February one looks like she had limited privileges. But then the other one comes in behind it that is just, that doesn't have that. It didn't like tack on, and it was like a different suspension. So she lost it. And if she, so I have to say, you guys have to resolve it, what way you're gonna resolve it. But I see what she's thinking she can, but then there's that other one that comes that is actually the one that suspends her at the time.
Right, what she thought was that she was on restricted privileges as.
Right, but it looks like from that no proof of insurance that she didn't pay, they then tacked another from January through to May of this year on, which then covered the period of this ticket.
What is her status right now?
Her status right now is she's suspended with a 625G. I will also indicate, and you can take a look at it, that then, so the one that I was talking about that covers this period went from January 17th to May 16th of 2024. The next, then, what was the chart on this? Then she had a failure to display out of Plymouth. And when she did that, sir, ma'am, just stop. When she did that, her privileges then were suspended from May 8th of 2024 to September 4th of this year. And so like I said, right now, it's showing me that she's suspended with a 625G. So I don't know if that helps you, probably not, but it at least clarifies what she said at the beginning as to why she may have thought something, but then didn't. But then there's a subsequent one that added on after that. So.
Right.
So what I'll do is I'll let you look into this, Miss Perroni, October 16th, 2024, 9 a.m. as your invite indicates, but at least that gives you some information as to where. Yes. Well, I put it at 9 a.m. You'll get an invite with the actual time block that you're in. Okay? All right. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you.
So neither one of these were very long, so I thought it was a great idea to put them together. And if you're still here and you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the like button and go ahead and subscribe. We try to put out about 2 videos a week. I know the other week we did a live stream where we were sitting here in this office and Steve asked me a whole bunch of questions about controlled substances. So fun times. This young lady in this one has license issues. They do things very differently up there in Michigan. Apparently you can have a limited license and things like that. That only comes to play with DUIs here in Mississippi. You're not going to have a limited license for any other purpose. And maybe that's what the underlying issue in this case is. I don't think so. But she's got license issues. Judge is trying to line it out, trying to figure out what time frames, what's going on. Again, how he takes such care and his patience to figure all this out is pretty astounding from my perspective. When I walk into a courtroom, most judges expect me as the attorney to have figured it out. I can ask for more time to go figure it out, things like that, but we're expected to be the ones Johnny on the spot. Judges isn't pulling all of your records from the DMV or anything like that, and the prosecutor, well, the prosecutor's not doing that either. So in Mississippi, we do it a little bit differently than they do it up there, but I'm always glad to see a judge helping people. In fact, I'm always glad to see any government worker helping anybody. For that matter, I'm glad to see anybody help anybody as a general rule. But so often you see folks just get tied up and lost in the system. And Judge Simpson seems to be working hard to make sure that doesn't happen for either one of these people. And that's pretty awesome to see. Well, I enjoyed it. I hope you have a great evening, and I look forward to the next video.